Hi there, this is Anna Prosser, Uncontrollable for Team Liquid here at MLG Dallas. Day 3, we are actually done with the competition, and Jinro has emerged victorious. We're here with Liquid Nazgul. How are you doing?
I mean, we're doing great. Like, we're so happy that Jinro won. Honestly, like, if we look at the whole team, I would have been happier for Jinro than for anyone else in the team. It's just he's been kind of underappreciated by a lot of the scene, and even though like all of us know he's really, really good, he's been in Korea. He didn't make it into 2 GSLs, and in his period there, he didn't play any tournaments besides those. So people just thought he wasn't performing. While in the meanwhile, he was actually getting really, really good with a lot of practice and a lot of effort. So it's really deserving. I think most of the Liquid members usually get more attention than Jinro. Sometimes deserved, sometimes undeserved, but at least we're very, very happy that Jinro pulled it out. So.
Well, it's obvious that all of his hard work paid off. What do you think makes him as a player so unique that he came out victorious this weekend?
Well, he's able to soak everything in, like everything he hears, every theory. He thinks about it and he practices it over and over and over until he gets it. If he doesn't get it, he'll just play again and keep playing, keep playing. He has like a lot of support around him, the OGS team, the Liquid team, everyone helps each other out with strategies. If you don't know what to do, you can ask someone, you can look at someone else's game. So he has a lot of good input. I think the thing he does best is executing. So if Jinro manages to get the right input, like to filter the right advice and come up with something he likes, then he's able to execute it really, really well compared to most people. So that's definitely his strength.
And you obviously are also practicing with Team Liquid and getting that support as well. How do you feel like that has helped your game? And tell us a little bit about how you placed in this tournament.
Honestly, I haven't really practiced with Team Liquid for a long time. Since the beta, I've been really busy with the website and managing the team, so I hadn't really played so much. Even when I was in Korea, like we were trying to establish the house together with OGS. The GSL 1 qualifiers were going on. Me, Jinro, and TLO were in Korea, but I was there to set up the house. I was there to like go over their games and not so much for myself. So I didn't really get to practice for GSL 1 either until Dallas. Pretty much, I haven't really participated in a tournament seriously. But when I do though, like when I sign up, with exception of GSL 1 because I happen to be in Korea anyway, but when I sign up for a tournament, I'll take it serious. So I practiced a lot last week. I practiced a couple hundred games in about 7 days on the US ladder because I've been staying in New York with some friends. But I haven't really practiced with the Liquid guys, but I mean, I had to do it with ladder. So I can't really comment on being helped out there, but you don't actually have to play together to come up with strategies. I always talk a lot with Huck and Tyler about Protoss. You talk about everyone, how they're doing, how they're developing, how they feel about the strategies, if they're prepared per map. So you do a lot of talking. You don't necessarily have to play to prepare. So,
how did you end up placing in the tournament, and how do you feel about your placement?
I'm not exactly sure which position I had. I beat Hydra in the winners bracket 2-1, so I'm really happy about that. Then I lost to Pain User 1-2. Pain User finished 3rd, I believe, so taking a game there is kind of acceptable. I'm not very happy about it. We had a pretty long game 2. I won the first one. Game 2, he felt I could have won it. I felt maybe I could have won it, so I'm a little bit disappointed there. I lost to In Control, obviously, you know that, 1-2. I mean, I really would have liked to take a series off another good player. Beating Hydra was great. I feel though like it doesn't maybe get the respect I would hope it would. But if you beat another good player, you show like consistency, right? So now they feel like I feel like I should have beaten another good player to really show a good performance. But I'm still happy, but could have been better, I think.
Well, you've definitely been the talk of the place, knocking Idra down into the loser bracket, and everybody has been kind of wondering, you know, everybody was predicting Idra's going to come out on top. He's one of the strongest players that we see here. What do you think was the key to beating Idra?
When I was still playing in the beta, actually, I started practicing Blink Stalkers. You can probably find a tournament series of me against Czech, where I play Blinkstalkers. It's like the end of the beta tournament. I beat him with that back then, but then I kind of stopped playing tournaments and practicing. So the strategy, even though it was there, it didn't catch on, so people didn't figure it out. I mean, people are saying it's imbalanced now. I did it 5 months ago, and apparently nobody was able to think of it in 5 months. And the first tournament I practiced with it really hard and beat Idar with it. So I feel like there's a lot of people who are saying it's imbalanced. I think it's map dependent. On Kulas Ravine, it's definitely imbalanced. But at the same time, that's also a strategic mistake on Idar's part because everyone is allowed to veto one map. He apparently forgot that Kulas Ravine was a very, very bad map for Zerg, much worse than Steppes of War, and didn't downvote it. So obviously, I'm going to take advantage of that, right? I want to win the series. Whenever I play, I play to win. There's no charity games or like trying to entertain for me. Whenever I play, I want to win. So that Blinkstalker strategy, I have a lot of experience with it. Like over the months, you play games here and there, and I've played hundreds and hundreds of games of the Blinkstalker. And on each map, you have like certain positions where it matters what you do and how you play it out. I also want to say that I did it on Scrap Station, which was game 2. It's definitely not good on that map. I wasn't planning to do it, but I felt that Idar's reaction to the Blinkstalker was kind of poor. So I changed my game plan for the second game, thinking maybe I could win with it. Clearly a bad decision because he won that pretty easily, but the third map, I knew that when I had the choice to pick Kulas Ravine, it's pretty hard to lose with it. So
do you predict that we'll be seeing a lot more Blinkstalker here in the future?
I think so, yeah. It depends on maps. I think it's very good on Lost Temple with certain modifications. It's very good on Xel'Naga. It's very good on Kulas Ravine, but it's not really being played anymore. It's kind of okay on Metalopolis, and those are probably the maps that we will see it more in the future. Yeah.
Great. Well, what's in the future for you? MLG is coming to a close, but what tournaments or what plans do you have?
Personally, I don't really have tournament plans, but in terms of running the team, we're going to send TLO and Tyler to Sweden to play DreamHack. We're going to have GSL 3 coming up for all the guys in Korea, so that's Huck, Jinro, Hapro, and Red. Obviously, really, really high hopes for that. I think that Jinro has gotten a little bit unlucky, a little bit nervous so far in his previous qualifiers. He's definitely capable of qualifying this time. Obviously, the level he's shown here is easily good enough to win multiple rounds in GSL. So good hopes for everyone.
Great. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us, and good luck to Team Liquid in the future and to you personally. Are there any other shout-outs that you want to give before we sign off?
No, I just want to thank everyone for their support, and as you could see, like all the Liquid players receive like so much cheering and shout-outs, so that's really great to see, and that's why we do it. So,
well, congratulations. They've done a great job, and so have you. Thanks.